Are you ready for the ultimate bikepacking weekend adventure? Join us for an unforgettable self-supported bikepacking trip through Southwest Virginia. The Grayson Gravel Pie Bikepacking Adventure travels along the Virginia Creeper Trail, the beautiful gravel roads of Grayson County, Virginia, and the New River Trail. All lodging and camping arrangements are included, along with daily routes and guides riding along with you. This self-supported adventure offers resupply opportunities every 20 miles for your food and water needs. Find out more at graveltraveldirt.com.
You're listening to Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt.
Hi, friends. I'm Brian.
Hi, this is Joey.
Why so somber tonight, Joey?
Well, you know.
It's just the way we're going to start. I like your bandana. That's a St. Jude bandana, isn't it?
Yeah, I wore it in church the other day I was forced to go to.
Nice. Did you really?
I wasn't forced.
No, I was talking about the bandana.
No, I didn't wear it. Then some dude walks in with a cowboy hat, so, you know.
Ooh, that's a power move right there.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Everybody, this is episode 218 of Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt. If you're new here, this is a podcast where we talk about gravel bikes, adventure biking, bikepacking, bike camping, or just
Plain.
bikes. I liked how we did that.
Yes.
We should do more of it like that.
Do a whole episode like that.
That would actually be really hard. I don't think I could pull it off.
You can chat GPT it.
What are you drinking over there?
Chocolate milk.
What's in it?
Not milk.
Not milk? You pull
Almond.
You'll pull a Kahlua in there?
No, so Jess got, Jess, what was that chocolate milk you got? Fairlife? I thought that was not dairy chocolate milk, so I took a big swig. I chugged a little bit of it last week or whenever she got it. And then I thought nothing of it, but man, it made me go bathroom quickly.
Well, it's that's a lactose-free milk, though, isn't it? No?
I promise you that.
Okay.
And then I started using it for a few mornings in my coffee to make like a mocha because I got the Nespresso. And I was like, man, every morning. I've been craving it. I can't tell you how good it was.
Okay.
It was amazing.
Good chocolate
Not
milk.
worth the stomach pain.
Okay.
So I grabbed, I like the silk almond chocolate milk.
I think if you're going to drink almond milk, that chocolate almond milk
Have
is
you
the way to go.
just had regular like vanilla almond milk?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like candy.
Yeah. It's a little too sweet. We get the unsweetened almond milk.
Yeah.
But I don't drink a lot of it. Used to drink way too much milk, and now I don't drink nearly. I don't drink
Same
any
here. I
milk.
used to drink tons and tons of milk.
Yeah.
Typical growing boy drinking my 2% and whole milk, and I had to cut my fingernails all the time.
Well,
Now it comes in and goes out the same way.
what people didn't know is that we are now sponsored by Got Milk.
You remember in the 90s, in the early 2000s, when milk, it was just it wasn't a brand?
Yeah, it was
Remember
just
the milk
It was
movement?
the Milk Producers Association of
Like,
America. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. We need a Podcast Producers Association of America.
Got
Start
pod?
that. Yeah. Before we talk more about milk, I want
a milk episode.
It is
Harvey milk or dairy milk? Almond milk? Oat milk?
You're coming up with all these this or that that are milk themed. I didn't know that was a thing, or I would have done something differently.
I got nipples, fucker.
I've got some discount. I've got some discount codes to share on either the Salt Stick website or the JoJ website. When you hit checkout, use code LOVEYOUBUY. Take 20% off your items. Over at Cutaway USA, use the discount code GTD20. Take 20% off your order there. If you're in the market for hydration pack, check out Orange Mud. Use the discount code FF23RAINS to take 15% off your order. All of those discount codes and the links will be in the show notes. So no crack of the week this week because you could throw the glass down that's holding the chocolate milk.
Nice Jubilee
That was
class.
crack. You had really nice little glasses. I should have gotten one when I was down there the other
Like
day.
10 of those bad boys.
Do you really?
Well,
I'll
I
take
spread
one.
them out.
I'll go home with one. That'll work for me.
They're all dirty.
It's okay. That's the way I prefer them. What's going on in the bike shop? Tell me.
It's May. It's busy. Our paddle sports stuff's opening up next week. We're slinging boats and bikes, but service is still very busy.
You got minions back yet from school?
We don't own minions anymore
Uh-oh.
because everyone there is pretty skilled now. So like minion tasks get spread across all of us equally.
You've trained up the minions, and now they're no longer minions.
My
That's
minion, they're teaching me.
nice.
I I don't know if anyone we have working was ever minion level though. Like right now.
I don't
new shop?
remember. Yeah.
I mean the Toblers are amazing. Thomas was teaching me stuff about SRAM, force and red derailleurs versus rival derailleurs, stuff like that. I'm starting to be the student now.
Grasshoppers, much to learn.
No, it's good. We're getting in our summer groove. I go away next week, so I'm scattering, making sure everything's, all the loose ends are tied up. I'll still do a little bit of work while I'm away, but don't want to leave
stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it's been nice. The last 2 weeks were really crazy for me and Chris and Emma, because it's been so busy and we couldn't do our normal stuff. So the boys have been in doing all the service. I sat at a computer the last 2 days, all the way through the day.
Wow.
And I was about a month behind on some invoices I got caught up with. Yeah, it's been really nice.
What's the most popular bike flying out the door right now? Rolling out the door.
The whole season has been rock hoppers.
Okay, all about the mountain bike.
Stump jumpers.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot of hybrids. I think the roadside's been somewhat slower comparatively speaking. We're still selling road bikes and stuff. We had a nice Diverge Pro go out today, but
what do you contribute that to? Just the way that
the way that everything's been shifted
and flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no,
you guys have been focusing a lot on mountain bike stuff. So
yeah,
probably it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's been it. Like I said, we've got new big order Ridge Supply just showed up the other day.
Socks and jerseys and stuff.
Socks, jerseys. And I got that huge Dynaplug order. Not jerseys, just socks.
I've already been through half the Dynaplug refills.
Oh, jeez.
The rear tire on my Roubaix right now looks like a porcupine. Oh. It's got plugs coming out of it all over every which direction. I hit a piece of glass a couple days ago on the Roubaix, and it was sometimes you get a little piece of glass and you pick it out and it'll spit a little sealant and that kind of stuff. This was a giant piece of glass. 2 plugs to fill that little hole, just made by glass.
Jeez.
And glass doesn't normally do that to a tire. That's a nail or a screw or something like that does that. But it took me down. I
would say it's been a good week so far. I leave Monday, and I'm gone through next Saturday.
Are you going to take your bike with you when you go up there?
I don't know.
I
did get a new piston SR for my roof. Because I'm not going to go up with the bike rack. That is their piston system with the Kashima coating.
That's a Kuat.
Yeah. It's so easy to use.
That's the one thing I struggle with. So I put the one up on my bed rails. And that having to hold it and actuate the lever. And
not this thing.
You just hit the button and it goes.
I think this thing, MSRP, is double the cost.
Yeah. But still not bad. But what was it? Under $500, right?
Yeah, MSRP, yeah.
Yeah, for a single bike. And but those pistons are sweet.
And that's, you can mount that on all kinds of stuff. You can do it on your trunk rails. People do it on the back of cargo things. You can. I have it on the roof, obviously. It was cheaper to do that than add the third Ceres attachment. I don't mind it on the roof. I'm a lot more confident now that I have my Yakima set up than my factory Subaru crossbar. So, no, it's nice.
That's cool.
So, and it's easy.
The roof rack is not dead, my friend.
No.
Because I got
a Kuat J cradle for moving kayaks. I got a Kuat roof.
So you have stuff dangling all over your Subi.
I'm always moving stuff.
Nice.
Jessica has the roof basket, which we'll alternate with her new car gets here. So, but she's got the Piston SR, the Piston Pro coming for her hitch rack that we've.
That's where the hitch rack
time because I keep forgetting.
I'm going to tell you what that is really. The pistons are just so nice.
Yeah.
They really are.
My problem is Ceres finally came out with the attachments at Sea Otter, but they haven't released them, just spy shots. Because I love my Ceres rack. But how easy the piston is, and then the fact that the pistons don't fall on the ground like the arms that the Ceres does.
Yep.
If you take them too far, and but that Ceres is bulletproof. There's nothing wrong with it. I'd love to get the little cargo carrier. You can move bike spots around.
You can put a cooler in the middle of it, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the way that the Ceres M modular system works?
Well, that's their plans, but they haven't actually done anything with it.
Well, they kind of had a bankruptcy in the middle of all of that.
But Ceres is backing on track, and they haven't shifted anything overseas like we thought.
Yeah, it's good that they're they're staying with the program just had a little push pause kind
Yeah, a
of
little
thing.
hiccup.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. As long as they keep their quality up, and like you said, they're keeping the stuff American made.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing I love about Ceres is it's made in the U.S.
Right.
I think the sex appeal behind most of their racks isn't there, like Kuat. I think Kuat's always on the game on that. Like, my rack looks great, but like the super clamp and stuff,
Mhm.
it's just it's a simple, small little rack, but
What makes it light too?
and there's a huge difference, and it doesn't block your plate.
So tell me, the Kashima coating, what
Yeah.
exactly is that?
It's the coating they use on the suspension for Fox.
Okay.
It's a higher quality coating. It's super strong.
Will it?
Good.
Is it
It's
designed
to hold up a lot better over
That's
time?
what I was wondering because
Yeah.
it inevitably, no matter what rack you get, it looks really cool and looks great for like the first year,
Yeah.
and then it's sitting out in the weather and it gets the sun on it and it
Yeah.
just starts to look like crap.
The Kashima holds up a lot better over time.
Okay,
That's why it only comes on factory forks and stuff from
And-
Fox.
that I know that they're offering a version of the hitch with the pistons that don't come with that. What's the price point difference between the one with and the one without? Because it sounds to me like if it's not a huge difference, that
It is like we ordered Jessica's non-Kashima.
okay.
So there's the Pro and there's the Pro X. The Pro X, which is Kashima coated and has the actual built-in lights, is $1,400.
And what's the without?
And then
Like
regular
1100.
Piston Pro, I think, is $999 or $899.
So wow, that is a considerable difference.
No, $1,098. Okay,
Okay, so $1,100. So it's like $300 difference,
yeah,
and you get the taillights
yeah.
and the LED, and they're basically act as your.
I don't know if those make a big difference. The lights. What they have come out though is the tag holder
Okay.
for both those piston racks.
See,
You put your license plate on that, and then when you drop it, it pivots out, which is cool.
that is nice.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Until you leave it on there, forget you take your rack off, and then you got no plate, and then you get pulled over.
But
they both look good.
That would sting. Wouldn't
Yeah.
have thought about that side of it.
Because
But
that's
if you're the kind of person that puts a rack on the back of your vehicle and leaves it there,
Yep.
that's a great solution because everybody's trying to figure out whether you're going to get stopped or whether you're not going to get stopped, and all it really does is offer an opportunity for them to decide that they see all the smoke inside your car and they want to pull you over because you're a hippie with mountain bikes.
in a Subaru. Yeah.
Wow.
Speaking of granola, I got really into granola and yogurt this week. Yeah, Jess eats it all the time, but I was raving about it with her today.
Now, I have not been privy. I
Almond
know
yogurt.
a package was received.
Oh yeah,
What was it that is it podcast appropriate?
it
I would
is.
assume it is.
It is. We had a lovely package. I feel.
You have a lovely package.
Well, thank you. Yeah, Alex and Chris sent us ears.
Ah,
It said we were Tomcats. Welcome to the club.
nice.
Um,
Where are they?
they're at the shop. I forgot them.
Okay, just because there was lots of drama, like where they were going to be shipped and when.
Yeah,
they were
no, they
shipped.
probably were at the. I didn't get the shop mail until yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know. That's like Jess's thing, and Dirty Kitten is her thing, and I don't want to like take that away from her.
So no. It would be a. I would don them proudly for a Dirty Kitten specific
Event.
event. It would not be regular.
I wear them all the time.
No. That's a Dirty Kitten. That's their thing.
I love
get
them.
that.
They're very cool.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take away Jess's thing.
No, I think that just a Dirty Kitten event, just to show support and solidarity,
My
and
dog might think different of me.
I would not. I think it is a huge kind of cool factor when you're at an event and you spy somebody, somebody that's a part of the Dirty Kitten team, and they're wearing their.
They're green and blue. They're
yeah.
very good looking.
Nice. So would you agree though that I think it would be appropriate to don them at an event?
At a Dirty Kitten event, yes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't wear them regularly, and I also wouldn't wear them at another event. But at a Dirty Kitten,
You never
event,
know. Me and Jess doing unpaved.
Would you wear them for unpaved?
Jess was fine with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. But I had to be riding with her. I want to just do it by myself.
I want a Tomcat patch too. We should make
yeah?
a Tomcat patch.
Hmm.
That's the way
That'd
to do
be cool. And then Larry can put one on his jacket.
it. Yeah. You know, we need Tomcat patches.
You can do the deadhead with
go-
cat ears on top of the skull.
Yeah. So see, that's something that you could sport in different places, 24/7. I'm not Chris, Alex, I'm not taking away from your gift. Thank you.
Oh, no.
That's wonderful.
No, thank you. And that's what I just said wasn't to take away from it because it's really cool.
But I think we're
And-
trying to be respectful of the gesture.
There's metal headbands from where they got them from because I don't think they realize we're wearing them with our helmet sometimes. So like they're metal headbands so you can wear them. Like I could put the
In
metal
your hair?
headband and then wear them right now. Yeah,
Oh, see, now maybe.
maybe I'll wear them at the store.
I wonder if there's a way you could get them pinned to a hat.
They're little
That would be good, too.
barrette pin things. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you,
Thank you.
Chris. I am excited to be a Tomcat.
Yeah.
Will be proud to sport the kitten ears.
Yeah.
So if they're Tomcat ears, you got to beat them up a little bit because that's what happens with the Tomcats. They're out there fighting and their
maybe
ears
I'll-
get all ripped up and torn up. And
Oh, I got an idea for that.
little alley
Just a
cat,
little.
Tomcat kind of thing. Thank you, Chris and Alex. That's pretty doggone cool. And I don't know when I'll get to wear them again because I can't do. I'm always bummed that event, the Dirty Kitten races.
Oh,
While I'm-
Empire.
While I'm out working. So that's okay. It's fine. I had quite the weekend. I had everything that could possibly go wrong. I went up to see my mom.
You have to have a little more details when you text me.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
'Cause, at first, I thought you crashed on your bike. The second time,
No,
and I was driving when you sent it about the other one.
I was driving up Route 4 on Saturday afternoon and hit a turkey. A turkey flew out of a tree. It was just over the line in PG County, like in Croom area, right?
Oh yeah.
A turkey flies out literally right into the front window, right on the pillar, though. So like a really good spot for something as big as a
It was
turkey.
built for a turkey.
In the vehicle. Feathers go everywhere. I'm amazed still that it didn't break the windshield or even end up inside the truck, which would have been horrible. Would have been a turkey dinner, but it would have been horrible. I got to my mom's, and this is like all the way up Route 4 around the Beltway. And there was still the roof rack on my truck was still full of turkey feathers. It was like,
Did you save any feathers?
Yeah, I did. I gave them to my mom. She thought it was funny. I made a little.
It's tiny. I was literally using turkey feathers for flies. today.
I see. If I'd have known that, I would have actually. I didn't even think about that. Sorry about that. I should have thought about that. My
It's
bad.
all right.
So then the next day, we're turned around and coming back south on Route 4.
Another turkey.
Same area, almost exactly where I hit the turkey going north.
Yeah.
Something goes ka-chunk and up underneath the truck, and like 2 minutes later, hard flat tire on the truck. Hard flat tire. So I pulled off in Croom, got the tire swapped out, didn't have a Dynaplug. Although, did you know that I was looking at how to plug tires after this?
Dynaplug makes auto.
I saw
how it
people
started.
that were using Dynaplug, like the same Dynaplugs that we used to plug a tire in a vehicle tire. So I did actually end up taking it to the Goodyear place, which was pretty cool because they do a different kind of patch. They do a different patch. It's a dismounted patch.
Patches McGee. They take tire off and do it on the inside.
Yeah. So that worked out. And then what do you think the odds would be that the next day when I'm on my bike, that's when I get that giant hunk of glass and takes 2 plugs to fill that up. Then
by Croom again?
no, it's down here. And then the next day, yesterday, today's Wednesday, we're 1 day late recording.
Yes.
Tuesday, I ran my Di2 battery out on my Otso. So I didn't realize I'd put that much.
You shouldn't have gone on the water today or yesterday. Something happened.
I didn't want to do anything today. And I just wanted to sit quietly.
Should have checked into your Airbnb as a guest.
It sat there quietly. Today though, I did ride today, uneventful. So I charged the bike up. I've been riding my Otso more than I've been riding that Roubaix.
Why not?
You know what it's come down to? it's kind of like a one day this bike, one day that bike. I kind of go back and forth, but it is so much that the Otto is just such a more comfortable bike, a more comfortable ride. It's just plush.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
That's why I like riding the rodeo, even on the road
Yeah.
on 42s.
Yeah. So that's all. I've kind of toned down my miles a little bit.
Yeah.
Doing so many heavy miles going into Croatan, but now we got to start gearing up again because before we know it, Grusk will be here, and it will be time to go big again.
Yeah.
So, but it's not nearly big. I'm not doing the big long one at Grusk. I'll do the middle distance, whatever that.
The
Whatever that
Vente,
is.
the Grande,
Oh no,
tall.
different language. Don't speak that language. I'll do the middle distance, not the short
Grande.
distance, not the short one. Is that what that is?
Well,
Then
Grande's
that's what
middle at Starbucks.
That's what I'll do. Strava Club. You want to do Strava Club?
Nope.
You don't? I'll do it. If you don't want to.
Strava's overrated. I tried to take I rode the e-bike today, one of them.
Mhm.
I was still like 3 seconds off like the Ruddy Duck KOM. Because I took that thing full speed coming around Dow, but I'm like, dang.
That is kind of fun to actually see the times on an e-bike, and then you really know some of these people that are holding these KOMs.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it's I like doing it every so often because I hear the people, oh, use all the Strava crap. I'm like, no, because I know there's a lot of stuff. They have governors.
Yeah,
Governor, not going to bog you down, but you're not going to take a 70-pound bike over 28. There's a lot of stuff on a road bike that is faster.
Yeah,
It
makes sense.
I'm tired of people. I've heard so much crap on e-bikes lately, and
I
e-bikes are amazing.
You know my stance too. E-bikes are fantastic.
You have the anti-e-bike sticker on your car.
I do not. I do not. I love the
The
e-bike.
turkey took it off.
I love the e-bike. I think they're fantastic. It keeps people on a bike. Anytime you put anybody on a bike is a good thing. I don't care. Now, a moped on a group ride, that would be different. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
pedal assist, man, it's fantastic. Thumbs up.
We have Lindsay O'Connor from Lexington, Kentucky with 153.8.
Good job, Lindsay.
Matt Conti from Silver Spring, Maryland, 124.1. And then Ben Toll from University Park, Maryland with 237.9. Where is University Park?
I don't know. I'm assuming that's up near College
Park?
maybe?
You needed a 123.8 for the top 100, and we're down to 897.
We keep losing members.
That's fine. I don't want them.
Do you think we should begin to actually encourage
Let's get to
people
500 and then we'll get a
to
mustache.
leave the club?
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe we should start kicking people out.
Yeah.
That's what we should do.
Select few.
If you've got more than 50 Strava clubs, we will go through and cull you out.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Anyway,
If you want to unsubscribe, go to strava.com/clubs/gravel travel dirt and hit unfollow or unsubscribe, whatever they call it.
I see that Specialized has a new gravel tire. Is this true?
What?
Yes.
Well, way to throw this one on me.
The Mondo.
Oh, no. They're just redoing.
Well, they're listing it as a gravel tire. Actually, they're listing it as an all. Well, I don't want to say all road because it's definitely. I don't know what it is.
Mondo, Specialized does reuse. It's a slick tire.
It's a slick tire, but they're selling it as they're marketing it as a gravel tire because it's got little file shoulders with a smooth center line. And
I'd say the ones I just found, because that was an old part number when I was first started, is from 2004 is when the other Mondo was out. Let me try to find the new Mondo. I'm sorry.
Why would they reuse the names?
Specialized is notorious for.
Really?
Oh yeah, they recycle names all the time.
I've seen them do
all
that
the
before.
time.
Well, I just picked this up today, and they were
They're using T size or the T
the Gripton T rating.
Sorry, I had a brain
T-scale.
fart.
T scale.
Which I like. It's their new turbos with the T scale. They've been doing T scale on all their mountain bike tires.
Okay. Well, I did see that the compound
It goes into a 35.
is a T2/T5, where a T2 is more road oriented, and up to a T9 is a mountain bike compound.
So they do T5, 7, and 9 are on mountain bikes. T9 is basically your e-bike rated mountain bike tire. It's a super stiff sidewall, super strong. It's a nicer compound, but it's heavier. It's a lot heavier, but it is stronger for bigger, beefier stuff.
Okay.
A lot of trail stuff is T7. That compound is something I run. I mix T5 and T7. T5 is a lightweight, more supple compound for like cross country racing.
Okay.
So, and then T2 is road oriented. So you get that T5 just adds a little bit extra strength. So like a T2, T5 is probably like, I want to say like the sidewall is a T2 with a T5 center line. That's how they're doing that.
Okay.
So you get best of both worlds.
Well, I mean, they're marketing it in a 28, a 32,
Yeah, I saw that.
and a 35.
Death to anything under 28.
Yeah, it's done. It's over. Well, they're marketing as a gravel tire. They're marketing it as. I mean, they literally in the PR stuff.
Oh, really?
We're talking about how it's like just in time for Unbound.
Well, heck yeah, they wrote it at Roubaix.
Yeah, yeah.
So for all you YouTube folks, you can go find it, but Ted King runs 48 slicks for Unbound for mid flyover states kind of gravel. People like Ted run super thick slicks. He doesn't get aggressive with his knobs till he's doing like California or Steamboat or like
where you need the grip.
Mountainous gravel.
Okay.
Yeah. Like last best ride type of gravel.
So now after doing Gravel Worlds last night, I can see that.
Oh yeah, you'd be totally fine running a thick slick.
Yeah, because the gravel it's not chunky. It's meant to be driven on by cars.
Yeah.
They groom it frequently.
Yeah,
so sometimes when it gets soft just means that it's you've got that hard base underneath of it with a couple inches of loose gravel. It's not like it's a tire eater.
I mean, I would, other than the different, I've never done the difference, but we obviously know that that's tough. But I mean, I could do unpaved on thick slicks.
And I think that might even be a good solution if you're. I don't know what's going to happen with the changes that are coming at Unpaved this year. I know there is are we allowed to talk? We're not allowed to talk about it yet. There are changes coming at Unpaved, and we're going to have Dave here. We're going to have Dave.
Why don't we have Dave tonight?
We should have.
Just call him.
Been good.
No, I like thick slicks, and I mean every new modern road bike's coming out. Back to Ted King again. Like he's running 35 slicks on his. You can get 35 slicks on your Super 6 Evo. I think he built that up with it. I mean, he's king of the thick slicks.
Yeah.
He does run Renee hers, but I love running fatter tires.
I think I'm going back to those 50s for Grusk.
Oh yeah, I should ask you if I.
I'm gonna swap them back
I want
out.
those.
No, I'm putting them back.
No, I want them.
Can't you get more?
Just buy another pair, yeah.
No, I'm gonna put those 50s on for Grusk because
you just put them on now and roll with them. Those things rolled fast.
You know what? It'd be interesting to play with it and try because I've
what she said.
Probably need to refresh the sealant in those tires, so that's a good time.
You think so? How long ago were they not?
I don't know. What
wheels are they on?
I have the Washburns, the Terravales.
I thought you were saying you're going to refresh the 50s.
Oh no, refresh. No, the 50s,
are they still on wheels?
The 50s are not on wheels. I don't think. Oh, they might be. They might be on those GRXs.
Oh yeah,
that I have the loose spoke on. Oh yeah, I need to get that taken care of. That'll wait until fall. I think that'll wait until, or maybe the heat of the summer. Do things typically slow down at the shop, sort of in the heat of the summer?
Nope. I
really?
wish.
It rolls right through.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We don't slow down till mid-October.
January.
Well, we haven't slowed down as much as I thought we were.
Well, because you've got sort of at the end of the shoulder season dives right into the holidays.
We didn't really have a winter this year.
I was looking at some of my rides because I was looking for some routes down in St. Mary's, and I was looking for the rides that we did that you planned the routes for.
Yeah, like
the MLK Day ride and some of the other things. I was looking at the temperatures. That we were rolling in January and February almost in the same temperature it's at right now. It was like high 50s, low 60s.
Yeah.
And the last week has been probably comparable to that.
We had one of those days. The day I had to use the bathroom, and I had to like really strip down. That was a colder day.
Yeah,
I think it was in the 30s.
yeah. We had
It didn't stop us from riding.
but it didn't stop us from riding. But it was also it was cooler at the start because we started early in the morning. There was a couple of those rides that it warmed up sort of as the day progressed. We did some longer rides to get ready for Croatan for
Yeah.
$150.
Yep.
So now get back to these Mondos.
Sorry,
Is this a tire? No, it's okay.
Mondo.
Is this a tire that you would consider putting on your Flanimal?
If it went a little, actually, I would do the 35s.
Yeah?
Let me see how much I can EP for. I wish they went to like a 38. That man, I love a nice 38 slick.
I'd actually love to put a 32 on my Otso
Well,
at some point.
I mean, I do run. My problem is I forked out money and bought GP 5000 32s.
Mhm.
You want those at a really good deal? They have like 20 miles on them. And then I took them off.
Wait a minute, what size did you get them at?
32s.
I'd try those. I'll buy them from you.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, deal.
Maybe I'll fund the Mondos.
Yeah, I will give that a shot.
I just pulled them. They're like, I was like, man, I could be that tool and rebox them and sell them on the internet.
Well,
barely used.
retail's $80, so that's not a cheap tire.
No, it's not.
Not a cheap tire at all.
Ooh, new helmet.
Oh look, now I've lost him. I've lost him to the internet shopping.
Yeah, I know. Well, Specialized re-upped their Fjallraven line. Now they're on Specialized still. And they came out with a Fjallraven green Prevail.
Ooh, oh. Do you have a picture of that? Can you hold that up
Yeah,
so I
with
can
the
see
brown
that?
straps. How beautiful it is.
That's a gorgeous helmet. Now
I
that's
like the way the fit.
no, spin that around here again one more time. Now I ride that Prevail, right? But not
Yeah.
that one.
No, this Prevail 3. This is the new one that came out last year.
Can you get that green?
Yeah, it's available.
What's the green and the white that's not available?
Oh, that's white and black.
Okay, I couldn't tell.
I
That green is nice.
like the way the pox fit my head better, but I saw this one. I'm like, damn.
That's a nice color.
Yep.
I like my Prevail. I do. And I
love it. I still have I have my same Prevail that you have.
I'm not. I've probably got another year on that helmet. You've convinced me that you really should replace the helmet after what? 3 years? 4
3
years?
or 4.
3 or 4?
Maybe 5, but that's about stretching it.
Okay. I'm not in the market for a new helmet quite yet, but I'm probably getting close.
Yeah.
Like a year, maybe next summer, maybe
Thanks
next
for-
season.
Showing me these Mondos.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure to share with you the specialized
I
thing.
could still put these 35s in my Synapse.
Oh, that's right. You've got the clearance for that.
Yeah, clearance.
Wow. Well, I saw this today and I thought, well, this is something that Joey's going to know everything about. But as you said, the minions are beginning to educate you on things. Now, is that a heavy? That the 35s at 360 grams? Is that a heavy tire?
I do not pay attention to tire weight.
I don't either. That's why I asked the question.
Um,
They seem to call it out. They called out the weight, and sometimes when they call out something like that as a part of the marketing hype, that means that there's some like benefit to it, or it's something that's different. So
How much?
the 35 weighs apparently 360 grams.
All right. Well, the 32 GP 5000 TLs weigh 370.
Okay, so they're 30. The Mondo 32s weigh 330.
So yeah, they're a little
Ooh.
bit lighter. That's rotational weight.
It's rotational weight times 2.
So 345 for the 28s and 300 for the 25s for the GP tubeless.
So yeah, so that's why they called that out, because it is a little lighter. I wonder if that's the combination of the T2 and the T5.
Probably.
So it's a little more supple on the sidewalls,
Yeah.
and a little bit beefier for some rolling. It's 120 TPI, so it should be a smooth rolling tire. They're tubeless ready to roll. I think the price point's a little. Well, when I used to roll the S Works, what tire did I run for a long time before we went to the GP 5000s? The Turbo S Works.
Yeah, I think so.
I want to say that the price point, the retail on those was like 90 or 95, right?
Yeah, and everyone's complaining about that. Now you're paying 100.
Yeah. And I don't know what's the price point for the GP 5000s. I can't even remember.
Like
It's a-
$110, $100.
Is it really?
Freaking expensive.
Holy cow.
That's MSRP.
That is
Competitive has them on sale for 85.
That's as much as well, it is. We've talked about this before. It's as much as it is for tires for a car.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how much longer gravel tires last than
Oh, way longer.
road tires?
Yeah, more compound.
Is that what it is?
Sure.
Okay, all
You're
right.
not getting, stuff's not puncturing as easily.
Yeah, although I still rip them up. I feel like I want to change.
Pathfinders and Terravales hold up so well.
Well, I've got a whole. I've got about 2 plugs in my Terravale right now, and they just hold up so well. To the plugs actually work. They really do extend the life of the tire.
Yeah,
the Dyna plug
extend
does.
your investment.
Yeah, they absolutely are worth their weight in gold, and they're gold tipped. So
Oh, yeah.
are they actual gold? I think they are.
420 karat gold.
It would be so soft it wouldn't stuff in the tire.
Yeah.
You might as well just use a Stan's dart then. At that point, try to shove that piece of plastic in your tire. Sorry, Stan.
They have the new. Oh, dang cats. They switched. Sorry, real quick. Speaking of tires, on the turbos for Specialized, they went to the T2, T5 scale.
Okay. And what?
So-
Well, you said the price point on those was what now?
Those are $80 too.
Okay. All right.
That's the S-Works turbo. They do have like turbo T5s and turbo, yeah. But they went to the T scale on that, which I like.
So how long has this T scale been around? Because this is the first time hearing of it.
It's been on mountain bikes for years from Specialized.
Okay. So now we're just seeing it filter in because it's filtered over into gravel, and now
Yeah.
they've brought that same scale into the road world.
Exactly.
Okay. That's why it's not been on my radar. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So for people that mountain bike, that's something they're familiar with. Okay. All right. Anybody else got any new tire things happening that you know of? I was just, since we're on this little
I
tire
am pretty
topic.
tired.
Tire topic. Anyway, Mondos, get them at your local Specialized dealer.
Well, not all of them. Some of us don't know about them.
Seems like it's something that you might consider if you're in the market.
I'll do a long-term review probably tomorrow if I order them today.
Okay. Don't put them on the bike before you are. Just long-term review them based upon feel and look.
That's probably what I'm going to do. I'll give them the nice touch scale.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how they touch and how they taste.
I like that. You want to do this or that? Just the 2 of us. This or that?
Yeah, sure.
You want to do some this or that?
Harvey Milk or
We'd
the
stick with
Milkman.
See, if you could come up with any milk themed this or that would be fantastic. Would you rather use a dot matrix printer or have to write everything with a crayon?
What's a dot matrix printer?
Are you serious? You don't know what a dot matrix printer is?
Dot?
Are you Googling dot matrix?
Is a dot matrix printer the one that had all the sheets that were all together?
Yeah, no, it's like bzz, bzz,
Oh, yeah.
It would just hit the little.
Yeah, no, I know what this is now. I'm not like that old, but I'm also not that young.
Well, I think I just showed my age there, I believe. Because if a lot of you out there in listener land are scratching your heads going, what's a dot matrix printer?
I feel like I remember these from my dad's office in the 90s.
Yes, exactly. It has the little things, the little pieces you'd have to rip off.
Yeah, little dots on the side.
Yeah,
yeah.
rip
And
off.
they're usually like green and white. Some of
Uh-huh.
them. I'm gonna go crayon.
Because I mean, how much do you really have to write? And the thing is, you could put a crayon in your pocket, and if it breaks or whatever, you can still use it. It's not like a pen; it's not going to leak everything. So writing with a crayon is not a bad thing.
I already got a Wocket in my pocket.
That's not a bad thing. But man, could you imagine getting stuck with a dot matrix printer? You have no clue. It makes so much noise.
I think it'd be fun.
Bzz, bzz. It would be fun to put one up.
Things come back around.
It would be kind of cool.
I feel like the 80s and 90s are making their ways around again.
I'm waiting for lawn darts to make a comeback. 3 kids get stuck in the eye with a lawn dart and they're banned. But no, I'm not going to go there. We don't do political stuff. So, I would also go with writing with a crayon.
Yeah.
What color would you choose?
Blue.
Blue? Huh.
Tastes like blueberries.
Have you ever eaten a crayon?
Yeah.
Tell me the truth.
Everyone has. Everyone's taking a little chunk of that.
I don't know what color I'd write with. Probably blue or green, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It would depend upon if you had to use construction paper, what color the construction paper
true.
was. Okay. Second one, dream bike, but service always takes 2 weeks. And you don't have to worry about this, but You can feel the pain of that. Your dream bike, but every time you take it in for anything, it's 2 weeks. Or a mid-grade bike that you always got same-day service on. You could walk in the door, hand the bike off, and just literally wait. It's like going to the fast food restaurant and it just hands your bike right back to you.
Well, this is tough. I don't really want like a super bike.
Yeah. So you'd go with the mid-grade.
Go with the mid-grade.
Obviously, the benefit
Right now, and it is not in most people's worlds, but like I feel like my Synapse is way too Gucci.
Think so?
And it's not, but like we built other versions of that bike. They're just like mechanical 105 hydraulic disc, like and all this. The features are there, but it's maybe not as blingy.
Mhm.
Like I should have like gone with that bike. I don't know.
Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you don't ride that bike very often, do you?
Well, I put it away for the winter because I thought we were going to have a treacherous, salty winter. And then I did so much for the rodeo. I just love. I know I'm not fast on the rodeo on the road, like especially with the gearing and stuff on like road group rides. But I love riding it.
I'm not worried about fast anymore.
No, I never like. I do know on a quicker Thursday night,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be tougher to keep up with on the rodeo than my Synapse.
Yeah,
I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I figure if I rode the rodeo enough, I'd just build up a little bit stronger.
I have found that I've done
so
much
like
work.
I mean that's Jess's work. That's what Jess does.
I've done so much work with the Otso on the 42s.
Yeah,
rolling them like at 50 psi.
And you like riding that bike more, don't you?
And then suddenly though, you get on the Roubaix,
yeah.
and it's like you've got rockets.
Yeah,
Like
but as a whole, you like your Otso frame more than your Roubaix.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, exactly.
I do. It's just
it's fun,
comfortable. It's a fun.
You love it more.
It's a fun bike. It's fun to ride. It's fun to look at. It's fun to It's just
like, this ain't Utah. I can't marry my bike and Jess. Otherwise, I would.
You're allowed to marry bikes in Utah?
Probably.
I can imagine that would be interesting. Okay. Would you rather give up GPS navigation or give up the ability to send and receive text messages?
I don't need GPS.
You don't need GPS at all?
No.
Not in your car?
Why not?
You would go back to the old days of MapQuest and printing directions?
Well, this is going to not justify my point, but according to my Facebook, in 2011, we made it back from Montana with a road atlas.
Hot dog.
We did get lost in Yellowstone for a day and a half. Yeah.
Boy Scout. Well, that's okay, getting lost in Yellowstone.
No, not when there's a blizzard on the South Gate. But once we got out of there, we road atlas all the way back.
See, now I
really done MapQuest.
I really like GPS navigation.
It's convenient, and everyone relies on it. But
when the bomb comes, when the big EMP pulse or whatever it is, then
you got to learn how to read the moss.
Our satellites are all gone, and we're all hunting in the grocery store for the leftovers. Who cares about GPS or your text messages? Honestly, I just really like that ability to never get lost and not have to worry about where you're going. Something about that gives me great comfort. It gives me great comfort, and I like it.
I like it, but I still make sure I know how to get around enough. Yeah.
Well, you never travel north of Prince Frederick.
Yeah,
no, you do now. You go to College Park.
I used to drive 110 miles every day.
I'm just messing with you. Okay,
Prince Frederick was close to home back then.
Would you rather do a 10-mile chunky climb or a 10-mile screaming gravel descent on a penny farthing? And if you come off of that bike, you have to hike it. You have to push that thing.
Let me just read this.
Okay, one more time. A 10-mile chunky climb on a penny farthing or a 10-mile screaming descent on a penny farthing.
Oh, I'm okay with the descent.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? How does a penny farthing climb? Have you ever ridden one?
We saw a few when we were coming home from Jersey this past weekend. Between 5 boroughs and 6 pillars and Jersey and Eastern Shore. Mm-hmm. We saw a lot of bikes improperly installed on bike racks. But
how would you even do a penny farthing?
We also saw some. You got to drive a pickup truck. You got to have Ford Ranger.
Ford Ranger.
I have pictures of from Jess and the guy in the back of a Ford Ranger.
Ford Ranger.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'd be fun going down descent.
I don't know, dude.
I know.
How do they corner? How does a penny farthing corner? A little tiny wheel in the
It's all in the
back.
hips. My friend Mike does the garage races on the Anything Goes. He has a mini penny farthing that's like, really down low on the ground.
That they called those a safety cycle.
I don't know.
It was like when they shrunk the penny farthing and from the big wheel in the front to a smaller wheel.
Yeah.
That was like the first step in the direction of what we consider a modern bike.
Mhm.
A little history lesson for you. They called that the safety cycle.
Uh,
So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that the penny farthing was unsafe, but I don't know that I would. I feel like I would get like a quarter of a mile into a chunky climb, and then I would just be walking for a very long time. But how do you even push one of those things? Because there's the caveat: if you come off of it, you got to push it.
Push it.
How do you push that big giant?
Push it
bike?
real good.
How do you do it? Have you
Real
ever?
good.
Okay, I'll push it real good.
I'm going descent on that one.
You're going descent. I would go with a climb because I don't think I would. I value life. I value life.
I think it'd be fun.
Well, I guess if the descent it was twisty versus just like screaming like straight out, I that would make a difference.
Descent I really liked. I think one of my favorite descents. Oh, so I thought that was your. Blake's been quiet this whole episode.
Yeah, it's nice.
Now he's starting to hoof. But what is the last descent coming off the mountain and unpaved?
Oh, it's when you're coming down.
When you're actually coming down and you get out to the bottom of the
I
mountain.
don't remember what the name of
That
it
last
is.
one. That's
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it a mile or two?
Something maybe longer than that.
That is one of my favorite descents.
Yeah. Mine was. Remember what Travis was talking about last week?
Gruss through the field.
That like last that 8 mile descent. Boy, that is just. It's both picturesque.
Yeah.
And it's straight, and you just fly.
No, I like that little like off camber,
Okay,
some rollers, twisties.
got it.
That Dave has it unpaved, or coming down from Skyland. There's like a 10-mile climb that we used to do from east side of Luray.
Oh, Front Royal up from
South, the second exit or the second entrance.
Mm-hmm.
But it was 10 mile. It's a 10-mile climb and 10-mile descent on your way back.
down into Front Royal.
No, south on the.
Oh, on the other side
Yeah,
in Cherokee.
no, Luray's on the east side. Anyway, there's
Doesn't matter.
as you're going to Skyland, it's one of the consistent longer punches. So that's how you're getting back to your car. You got to climb back up to that on your way back north on
Okay,
the Blue or what? Man, I'm having a lot of brain.
Blue Ridge Parkway on Skyline Drive.
Skyline Drive, yeah.
Skyline Drive.
And it's straight 10 miles back to the car, all down.
Yeah.
With
The,
switchbacks the last 3 miles.
The south end of the Parkway in Cherokee, that is about an 18-mile descent.
Jeez.
Nothing but down. There's one little bump in the middle that you have to pedal,
Mhm.
and then the rest of it's just fly straight down into Cherokee.
Sperryville.
I don't know that.
That's where we used to park.
Okay.
Sperryville, and you get to like we went out to Big Meadows and stuff.
Well, if somebody has a penny farthing and they'd be willing
You
to
want to
bring
try it out?
I would love to try that.
Yeah.
I would give it a shot. I'd put on like a fancy cap
Mm.
and maybe a little fake mustachio,
Yeah.
like a big handlebar. That would be awesome. Be a lot of fun to do that. Game for it. Okay, so you chose the descent. I chose the climb on that one. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Joey. Anything else before we shut this down?
Nope.
Dum. Nothing from you. Speak now, or forever hold your peace.
I went to Jersey this weekend with Jess for a quick 24-hour trip, and all we did was eat pasta, multiple meals.
That's not a bad thing.
And the first Italian restaurant we went to the night as soon as we got there, it was straight up Jersey. So freaking loud in there, and Italian loud, Italian Jersey loud, and there was an old man, probably in his 80s, playing an accordion.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
crazy old looking guy, and he was playing accordion the whole time. And then the next day, we went to our nephew's first communion lunch after.
Mm.
It was like a 7-course Italian dinner.
Wow.
I was full by the time we actually got to the entree.
And now next week you leaving. Next week you're gone.
There's no podcast, at least for me.
No
I'm
podcast.
gone Monday through Saturday.
Okay. So
No one even bother me.
we will do something either quirky, or I'll find something old to play or something, or maybe we just won't do it. I don't know. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned for next week.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for next week.
Stay tuned.
Thanks, everybody, for listening to this episode of Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt. If you enjoyed the podcast, maybe consider joining our Patreon family and keeping Joey home. Remember we used to do that? Bring Brian home.
Brian home.
Yeah.
I might take an offer up and go to Empire with you, so you could keep me here
Seriously thinking about it?
for a week's worth of work.
Yeah.
I've worked hard before. I've worked.
It's actually I was pulling a chain. It's not that bad.
But I've done some serious crap mechanic wise for like a week.
You'd enjoy it. It's a fun group of people to work with.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It doesn't sound like a bad deal.
it's actually a really good deal. I'll keep going back for that one.
My worst case is just I don't know how to do that.
And
That's what I say.
I
don't know how to do that.
Shoot, you know how to do anything.
I don't know how to do that. Yeah, but if I say it,
I actually I was telling you that I had to turn down a trip on the
multi-day.
Great
Why?
Divide. It was just too long, and it was weird.
Not long enough.
And no, it was like 2.5 weeks and really good pay, but I felt like there was something that I was missing because the trip was sort of last minute for something that big to be looking for somebody to ride as a guide.
To somewhere that you haven't ridden before either.
Yeah, something I've never ridden the Divide.
Yeah.
It was from Banff all the way down, like halfway down the Great Divide. And they were looking
There's
for somebody
probably an
to ride
80% chance you'd run into a grizzly.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Grizzly or Brian, who'd win? That's a good guess for that.
Oh, Grizzly. Grizzly.
You took
all
on a
day.
turkey like a pro.
I did. I took that turkey out. Anyway, we really appreciate all the support. Everybody sending your monthly donation.
Send us some Mondos.
A couple of bucks helps us keep the podcast going. Joe, how can folks get in touch with us?
You can send me mail like Alex and Chris to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
But our website's graveltraveldirt.com and our Instagram is at MidAtlanticGTD.
Mid-Atlantic Gravel Travel and Dirt is recorded this week from right here in Blake's very quiet
He
kitchen.
didn't even get a Kong tonight.
Nothing. He just was.
You might hear Jessica snoring. Legitimately pick that up.
Was he running around today? Did he have a big day?
So Blake ran into a fire hydrant at the park.
Oh no!
Jess calls me. She's like, Blake ran into a fire hydrant and he yelped. I'm like, of course she hit a fire hydrant.
That's what you do.
And then like Jess and Blake have this thing where Blake won't get in the car. He'll just lay down by the door.
Mhm.
And then, so she thought he was hurt. It was quicker for me to get there on a bike, so I rode a bike over to the Dow Park.
Oh, is that what your little?
And that's why I had the e-bike out. Yeah,
okay.
You see me go to the park.
Yeah.
As soon as I get there, Blake just, got up, freaking out for me. Got him right in the car, and I get the eye roll from Jess. But
Well, it's nice that you're so close by and can handle that emergency situation so quickly. E-bike.
that's probably why Blake was. He was running the whole
Okay.
time.
All right, well,
He ran into a fire hydrant.
so maybe actually I won't say this. Maybe it's Jess that causes all the drama. In
Oh no, it's 100. We're not being mean about that. Like in the mornings, if it's just me and Blake will sleep in. He doesn't whine or howl. If it's just me and Blake down here at the table, but when Jess comes over, he gets a little. He's a hoofer.
Well, when Jess wants to come back, I know she's got a lot of schoolwork and stuff, but we will welcome her back even with noisy Blake.
Yeah,
that's fine. So thanks everybody for riding along. Until next time, do good, be nice, go slow, respect others.
Bye.
Love you, bye.